Okay, just picking up where we left off with cleaning. We have a long sequence of zero values here. It's always very disappointing because the ECG values are so clean and neat and regular and well labeled. But we see this is the downside of PEP as a sympathetic index and using impedance cardiography in general. It's very, very delicate and vulnerable to noise. So there's a whole stretch of noise here, so we just need to clean it up. And again, we're doing that transform math functions connect endpoints. I'm going to continue here. Here's a zero value we want to get rid of, simultaneously a way too high value that kind of goes off the charts over 0.2, and then another zero value down there. So again, we're just going to kind of cover over all of that and do our connect endpoints again. Now, I'm a speed key person, so when you're doing this thing repetitively over and over, I've found using the Alt key with these speed keys will speed up your workflow. So instead of clicking transform, math function, etc., you'll notice everywhere there's an underline, it indicates a speed key. So the underline T tells me that if I do the Alt key, hold the Alt key down and hit the T on my keyboard, I'm going to activate that. And then the M indicates Alt M, or just M at this point. I guess it's Alt M. Nope, we're going to have to start over. Alt T M, and C is the last one, so I'm going to say C. Alt T M C. And now I just connected all those endpoints. So at first it's very clumsy to do your speed keys, but when you get into a rhythm, what this allows you to do is with your left hand, you're running the speed keys, and with your right hand, you're controlling the mouse. Another thing you should be aware of is with my mouse, if you have the scroll bar in the middle that allows you to scroll up and down or zoom up and down, if you've used your scroll little roller bar in the middle of your mouse, this is also useful, depending on your mouse, when that it allows you to push that whole roller scroll in the middle to the right, and it allows you to scroll through your data set. So I'm pushing it to the right, and now I can, with my same hand, highlight, and I say Alt-TMC, and I've connected. So it looks slow and laborious, but if you get good at it, it doesn't take you quite as much time. I have talked to acknowledge folks about, can we have like a Control Y, if anybody's familiar with Microsoft speed keys. Control Y just says redo the thing I did last. That would be a lot easier. They don't have that. So we're stuck with Alt-TMC over and over again. Now, I'm going to move on to this particular data value here. Almost looks real. But we go up here and something's missing. I think probably we cleaned up. An earlier way of cleaning PEP was to actually clean the underlying pink signal here and just delete labels that didn't look right. So this 0.1 is a little too low for the normative values of this person. You see, it just feels wrong how low it drops. And seeing that things are screwy up above reinforces in my mind that that's an incorrect number, even though it's within the normative range of human beings. For this person, their numbers are running up around 0.12, 0.13. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to grab here, highlight over the zeros, highlight over the 10 hundredths of a second, highlight over more zeros, and here, and now I'm going to connect those endpoints, Alt-TMC. So that's just another example to help you kind of frame what's normal and what's not.